The day's finally here. We are headed to Bimini Bahamas. Going to kind of talk about today what we're packing and how we're packing it. And so for going down, we got the majority of our stuff in back of the truck. This is all of our Bimini clothes right here. So this is the whole family's clothes, pillows. They're all in a dry bag. You can see this is a Unplug Easy Outdoor Adventure dry bag. Got it off Amazon. I like it because it's really big and then you can fit everything in here. We're bringing 80 bottles of water, and this is our other dry container. Got one extension cord in here for when we get down the keys and one in the boat. So this is our other dry container. We got it from Walmart, and this has basically all of our food in here. So we got chips, we got sandwiches, we got toilet paper, we got bowls, we got koozies, we got a lighter in here, we have plastic forks, popcorn pots, pans, cup holders, and we got Joy soap, we have spaghetti. And one thing when you're going to Bimini, one thing that I like to do is don't bring anything glass that's going to be traveling in the boat, that's going to be riding up front because of the waves as you're hitting. Learned that mistake while deep sea fishing, and also during our Keys and Bimini trip last year, we had a whole bunch of cans. So like aluminum cans, they all busted once we got to Bimini. So that was kind of a lesson learned for me. So one other thing that we do is, so we have towels right here. So we're planning on going down to the Keys, and so those towels are separate from the towels for Bimini. We try to make it as easy as possible when we get to these stops that we're just grabbing one bag. So we're also going to be staying in a couple of hotels. So this is our Bimini bag. And then we have a hotel bag that with all the kids. So we just grab that hotel bag, and it just has 2 outfits per child and 2 adults, 2 outfits for adults. And then what you see in the garbage bag right now are the girls' bags for the Keys. I put them in the garbage bag just in case this leaks sometimes. And then all the way in the back, we got our toolbox back there. We gotta look what kind of tools we're bringing, and also have our quick tools right here. So I'll show you that real quick. What we're bringing. Let me shut this. Try to make everything kind of easable access. Also have this power cord to be able to hook up to shore power if they don't have a converter there. So kind of looking in here real quick. These are some of the tools, and this is a tool bag that I leave in the truck while we're traveling, and then I transfer it to the boat when we're going over to Bimini, just so I can have a lot of tools. And then I got another ratchet set real quick that I bring to Bimini. It's this small one right here. Stanley, it's just really small and just get a lot of stuff in here. But let's look at what kind of tools we're bringing. Because, you know, everybody's always wondering what tools to bring. So first thing I got is I got some of the big socket sets there for that. Got a mallet, got vice grips, more needle nose vice grips, big socket wrench, and then I got a big monkey wrench. This is like the Mary Poppins bag, guys. Wire cutters, another big set of pliers. We got electrical tape. This is one thing that you always want to bring with you. You want to bring this bill socket right here, and this is a 1 1/16 inch. So what this does is, so if you go off to Bimini, if you're offshore fishing or anything, and you get a line caught into your prop, you want to be able to change your prop and get all that line out. And so this is the exact size for that right there. You pull that out, and so that's why you need all those needle nose pliers. You put this on, you can unscrew it. So make sure you get one of these, because Last thing you want to do is be over there in Bimini fishing, get line stuck in the prop, and don't have one of these to clear all the line out and try to run 60 miles back. Got drill bits. I could probably take these out because I'm not going to bring the electric drill now. I might throw the electric drill back in here. Got fuses right here. Got some fuses. Got one lighter. I also got another lighter in the boat. This one does not work now. I need to replace this one. I'm gonna go replace that, put that right there. Just got a whole bunch of things. Got some shrink wrap things in here. You just never know what's gonna happen. Got a couple screwdrivers in here too. Got some zip ties. Got a spark plug changer. Shouldn't have any problems with the spark plugs, but got it in there anyways. Got Allen wrenches. I mean, that whole bag has a lot of stuff in it. You never know what's gonna happen. All right, let me put all this stuff back up and we'll keep looking at what we're packing. All right, got everything situated over there now. So I got my bait trap, got my Bubba knife, I got my coffee maker. This is more for the keys than Bimini. This is also for the keys. My big offshore reel for catching Goliath grouper. We've got an air mattress. We got tennis shoes. These are the Bear Badley bags. It's just protected. I got my bag in there. Over here, let's go look at some more tools we need just in case we have a blown tire, blown hub. So let's go over here real quick. Got an ice bag, so at the hotel, we can put ice back in the boat without having to buy ice because they got free ice. So looking at this. Also you want a cheater bar too, but I'll show you that in a second. So good thing is all of this is really easy to grab. So I have my Easy Up to be able to change tires. Got some wood for blocking, got some more additional wood for blocking. Need it WD-40. This is a hub. Here is another hub. Got a tow rope, grease gun, jumper cables, big screwdriver, just in case, right here. So this big screwdriver is also good if your tilt or trim goes out and you can't raise up your engine, and so you need a big screwdriver to be able to put right there. There is a flathead that has to go in right there. You can see right here. So you put it in like that and turn it, and you'll be able to raise your engine up. I actually probably need to probably transfer this over to this bag real quick, because this needs to go in the boat with us. So let me just transfer this into this bag right here. All right, just got that in that bag. But I feel like we're pretty good and packed. So also bring a cheater bar. I don't know if you can see that right there, but this is my cheater bar right here. Cheater bar, what it does is it makes it easy to get stuff that's really tight. It gives you a longer leverage by putting it on, so a moment arm, and you can apply more force to it. So really good to have a cheater bar. It saved me a lot about to have that. All right, guys, let's take a look in the boat and see what we got to get in the boat. I got to get the key though first. All right, just got the key for the boat. Need to unlock some of the doors. So that's one thing I like about the Robalo, so I'm able to lock all those doors while we're traveling. So I got a big buoy here, bumper. That's more for the keys than Bahamas. Bahamas, they have pretty good docks, but the place that we're staying at, it looks like I might need a big bumper. It looks like they didn't have protectors there, so I'm bringing that. I got my fishing poles, I got my gaff, pole spear. I got fishing poles on that side. We store our snorkeling gear for the whole family in here. Got net, that's our chum bag and scalping bag there. Coming up to the front, I tried to really make sure bring only the fishing poles that I need to bring instead of what I want to bring, because I have like probably 10 more fishing poles, maybe 15 more fishing poles in there that I would like to bring, but I just don't have room. So knowing that we're going to the Bahamas and the Keys, so I know I'm gonna be focusing on mahi, grouper. Also gonna be able to do some dropping for snapper. So I brought one snapper drop here, and then the kids love catching these dolphin and stuff like that. So I have three spinning reels with jigs on them for dolphin. I brought 2 bait casters with slicks, and then I brought a slow pitch reel, and that's just for Bahamas. And then when we go off, when we get to the Keys, I have another conventional reel for the kids to be able to catch big bottom fish. And so this is just one that's easy to put in the boat when we're going to Bahamas. And then I got some bigger reels, which I showed you back there. It's just one more bigger one for the kids to be able to catch. So Braylon can use that one, the 2 other kids can use that. So last year when we went down to Bahamas, these 2 live wells did not hold ice very well, but the front one held ice really good. So this is where we keep all of our drinks at. Put some bottles in here to kind of help pre-chill it a little bit. So we brought, I think it's 16 Gatorades, 24 Cokes, and what else is in there? It might be more than that. It might be 24 Cokes, 24 Gatorades. I think that's what it is, 24 Cokes and 24 Gatorades. But this thing is slam full with drinks on top of the water that we're gonna bring. So the water we're gonna store not in the ice chest. And so we got all of our drinks up there, and then we'll store the waters in that black and yellow container up here when we're running. And then we're gonna put additional drinks in here. I haven't done it yet, but this is where all of our meat is gonna go, and then our drinks for more when we are traveling down to the Bahamas and to the Keys. And so I'm telling the kids that these are only for Bahamas, and the drinks in the back are drinks that we just had left over at the house that they're going to be like spare drinks or extra drinks that we're bringing, because this was almost like calculating like, all right, each kid has like 5 drinks or something like that, or 6 drinks or something, and then so many waters. But I think that's about everything, guys. It's kind of good just to talk through it to make sure I didn't forget anything. We got sunscreen. I keep some sunscreen up here. I got our Bimini flag and our dye flag. All that stuff is right in here. It's just easy to grab it right there. But we're about to get in the car and start heading to Bimini Bahamas. Hopefully. The weather right now is kind of questionable. So the wind looks like really good right now. The wind does. The sun was like beaming that way, so you kind of blacking me out. The wind looks good. It's like 1 foot or less. So I'm like, I want to book the room so bad right now, and just can't do it yet because the Weather Channel keeps saying there's going to be scattered thunderstorms all day. And so that's what got me scared, being in a bay boat and trying to cross and run into a pop-up thunderstorm, guys, because when it gets rough out there, when those thunderstorms happen, I mean, it's like 20 knot winds, and I don't want to be in 20 knot winds with the whole family in the boat. Just too much bad stuff could happen. So we're going to be watching it really closely. Backup plan is we go down there and it looks like it's just going to be raining all day. We're just going to go down to the Keys early and try to find a place in the Keys before our reservations that we've already made start. So it's definitely an adventure, this first part. So our itinerary right now is to hit Jenny Springs, but we're getting a late morning start, so I don't know if we'll make Jenny Springs, but the main thing I really want to hit is Kelly Rock Springs, and then after we hit Kelly Rock Springs, and then go down to Fort Lauderdale. But that's just our itinerary right now. We're gonna be planning on staying in Gainesville, Florida. Got the hotel picked out, haven't booked the hotel yet just because I don't know why. I need to go ahead and book that hotel, make sure I am staying there. But there's a hotel there that we like to stay. I talked about that in my previous video, going to the Bahamas. I give a whole map of where to park and stuff like that. But it's kind of nervous, exciting. A lot of emotions going on right now, but we're about to get on the road and I got to finish up cleaning up this mess that I just made. All right, guys. We were at our first rest stop, and come on back here. I already got the tools out. But I came back out here to check the power poles, and look at this right here. It's like shaking really bad. And so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up real quick. But that's why you bring all your tools with you. You never know what you're gonna end up having to do on the road. Wasn't even planning on making them their stop real quick, but luckily we got everything. Quick able to grab it. And we're gonna fix it real quick. Good to go. Not moving anymore. Glad that I had the tools with us. All right, let's get back on the road. All right guys, now that we're on the water and we're about to make the crossing, I just wanted to show you how I got the boat set up and talk a little bit about the safety equipment that we're going to be bringing along. So right now I have the Robalo 246 Cayman. So my dry bag, this has all of our clothes. This actually goes right here. And then all of our food that I showed you guys, that goes right here in the front. Brayley's kind of airing out her clothes from the springs, but I'm gonna move this real quick, just kind of show you some of the stuff that we got in here. So one of the big things is we got a first aid kit. My uncle gave this to me. This has splints, it has Tylenol, wraps, everything that a medic carries except the shots. So this is really good to have. We also have our tackle boxes in here. This is where I put my tools and everything. I already had to use them. I had one of my latches come off from the thunderstorm while we were traveling and didn't notice it until we got on the boat. Also got VHF radio, which is in there. And then we got additional life jackets right here. But we're actually keeping all of our life jackets when we're crossing. We're keeping them back here. So Bryce got his life jacket on. It is super hot out here. We got one right here. And if the weather starts getting rough, we got our E-perm, we got our strobe light. Riley has her strobe light on. We got Brayley's life jacket, Shannon's life jacket, and we got our 2 cases of water.
Dad.
Also, what's up, man?
No, I don't get one.
You'll get one too. Also, what we have is right here is our Zolo right here. So that's a SOS and also allows us to do text messaging when we don't have any satellite imaging, satellite with our phone, don't have any signal with our phone. Hold on, Bryce. And so those are some of the things. So right now we got 3 ways of doing SOS. We got our E-perm, we have our Zello, and we have our VHF radio. So hopefully we don't need it. We're gonna go to the marina now. We're gonna get some ice, finish topping up on gas, and then the next time y'all be seeing us, we'll be over in Bahamas.